Hello everyone out there, we are back, the mask sewing team of the Hemophilia and Thrombosis Treatment Center at UCSD. Very pleased to have you all here today. Today we will make the so-called Kevin mask. Kevin is our LVN and he has developed a specific pattern that he will show us in a moment. Kevin and Cliff are wearing it right now. Cliff is our charge nurse and will be taught by Kevin. And then we have Eric, you know Eric from lunchtime, our front desk manager. Eric has developed the Eric mask, which I am wearing today. You learned about it last week. And then we have a new Eric mask model that we will introduce to you maybe next week. So with that, I hand it over to Kevin and have fun.
Hey guys, I'm Kevin. So for this mask, we got pillowcases. We cut one up. Out of one pillowcase, we can get 6 masks. The dimension is 8 inches wide, 15 inches long. You're going to have 2 smaller pieces, 3.5 by 4.5. These all come out of one pillowcase. You can either use hair ties, which would look like this mask, or you can use a corded bungee, similar to this, and that will look like this mask. So if one going over the ears kind of bugs you, this one would probably be a better one. After that, we're going to put in some of these paper fasteners right there, and we're going to use that for a nose piece. Pretty simple, pretty basic. Let's get started. So we have our 8 by 15 piece. I basically folded it in half. Got the top and the bottom aligned. And we're just going to steam this. Once we got that steamed, we're going to make a pouch for our nose piece. So we're going to measure out 2 distances. So 1 nose piece, 2 nose piece, and we're going to make a little mark. And it's okay to mark on this edge because it's going to be folded under and you definitely will not see it. So we make a little mark. We come over that mark, make a nice straight edge. That's what we're going to be sewing along. Come to our machine. So now we have a nice seam. We're going to fold this inside out. So now the nice side of our fabric will be out. So we start out with the nice side in. So once it's out, we're going to pull this up so that we can get a nice tight seam of the one we just sewed. Going to straighten that out, and we're going to steam it. Make sure it's all nice and out so it's nice and straight. So that's what we have now. We're going to go from the top down again, but we're only going to go 1.5 this time. So you can eyeball it. That's about 1.5. We're going to make a mark over here, 1.5. We're going to make a mark. This time we're not going to line it. We're just going to put it in our machine and make a straight stitch all the way across. if it gets a little stringy, you can feel free just to clip them. In the end, they'll all be hidden anyways. So now we have our pocket. We're going to take our paper holder, and you're going to have inside of the middle pocket, because now you're going to have two sides. Going to go in between both of those. So now it's in between.
So quick question.
Yes.
Instead of using these little binder things, what else can you use inside the pocket?
You can use a pipe cleaner. You can use a piece off an old paper mask if you have one. You can use, they sell garden ties that are already plastic coated, or you can just not even use one. You can just have it flat and be fine with either one you want. Anything that'll bend and flex is good.
Okay.
So once that's in, we're going to take and we're going to make about a 1/2 inch fold and just eyeballing it. Nothing needs to be perfect. Steam it. And we're going to make another fold. And our goal is to be about 3 or 3.5 inches on our sides. So that's the first one. This will be the second one. Measure down. It's about 3 inches on that side and close to 3 inches on that side. So at this point, that's what we want on this one. Now with our two smaller pieces of material, good side down, we're going to make the pocket that we're going to put our elastic in. So eyeballing it, nothing needs to be exact. I'm going to fold that up. We're going to fold that down so it's level with the sides. Once that's done, we're going to fold these completely over. And steam it. So that's going to be for the right side. We'll do the exact same thing for the left. Eyeball that bottom seam, press it. Eyeball the top seam, press it. Fold it over. Press it. And I'm going to hit this one more time with steam. And off to the sewing machine. Cut these little threads off. So at the sewing machine, you're going to go rough side out to rough side out. So it's going to get stitched just like this. When we stitch it, we're going to go about 1/4 inch in, or about the size of your sewing foot. Make sure you back stitch. do the exact same thing on the other side. Now remember, you got your metal nose piece up, so make sure that that's pushed all the way to that side when you're doing this side. Or you could hit it and possibly break a needle. So we're going to do this side, same as the other side. Back stitch. Go back to the iron. We're going to fold these out, make them nice and straight. Press it. Do this other side, nice and straight. Press it. Now we're going to flip it all the way over. Fold this over. That's going to be our pocket for our elastic. Fold this over. Be our pocket for our elastic. All these little sticky out, you can trim them off. They're going to be on the inside. Once it's completely sewn, you'll never see those. So at this point, if you wanted to put the hair tie in for your elastic band, you would put that in right along here, fold it over, and put your stitch in right here on both sides. I'm going to use this, which is 1/8 inch elastic cording, 23 inches doubled. The nose piece will go on the top, like that, and then my first loop will go on the top. So my bottom tail will be on the bottom. We're going to line that up.
So you said nose pieces on the bottom, right?
Yeah, this is the bottom. This is the nose piece. It's on the top.
So facing towards you.
So,
and then, okay.
yeah. So the top has the nose piece in it, the metal piece. This is the loop, and then this is the tie, the clasp. So we're going to go, once again, we're going to go right along that edge, make sure our nose piece is that way so we don't hit it. And once you make this, you can actually feel where that nose piece is at fairly easy. Always remember to backspace, back stitch. And that side is done. So now we're going to do the same thing on this side. Now the nose piece will be down towards us. So the loop will be down towards us. We're going to put it close to the edge, fold that over, and stitch it up. I don't start at the edge. I start maybe an inch up, and then I do a back stitch back. Something went wrong here. Of course, we're live, but it happens at home too, so maybe it's a good thing. We'll just cut all that out and we'll start all over. Plus, it helps if you use your own machine. This isn't mine. So we took out that knot that we had. And we start over. Wasn't that hard? Nothing to get frustrated about. So once again, start kind of in the middle, about an inch down. Back stitch. Trim up your thread. And there you have it. Cliff, you want to try it on? So this is going to go over your head first, the bottom piece.
This was fast.
The top piece is going to go over. Adjust it in the back. At that point, you can squeeze your nose piece to fit your face, pull it straight, and you have your mask.
And wait a minute, it has to, oh, now we don't know about the glow test,
You
the
can-
flame test. I have to take it off and use your mask instead.
They're both made out of the same material.
It's identical mask.
You know where the ticket is?
Does not
You
blow it out.
passed. Perfect. Bravo, Kevin. Thank you very, very much.
Hope this was helpful. I know there's lots of different mask ideas out there, so pick whichever one you like.
And we see you back next week on Wednesday. We will probably do the Victoria mask, which is simply napkins and hair ties. So no sewing involved. It will be short. Bye.
See you
Bye.
guys.
Stay safe.